Welcome back, friends, to another The City of Final Fantasy Opera Omniate video. Lids87 here, and friends, in today's video, I wanted to talk about the JP side of the game with some of these quality of life changes that we have. But first things first, guys, happy 3rd year anniversary to JP. Yay! That's exciting. 3 years, guys. 3 years. This game is still going strong. At least this is good for global players, just so they know that the game is still going strong because we're celebrating our 2nd year anniversary over there. But here on JP, we're celebrating our 3rd year anniversary. Now, with this video, what I plan to do is essentially talk about any of the new changes that we do have, from the high guard medals for the new armors, for the new essentially mechanic for the level 200 difficulty bosses. That is my plan for this video, friends, especially for like newer players or players that just haven't read the translations or really don't understand it. I'm hoping to essentially help you guys understand or answer any of those questions that you guys may have. All right, friends? So some of these things that I will be talking in this video today is going to be the loading screen, weapon skin, cycle quest, bonus sphere, reset stone, the battle commands, Lufenia level 200 difficulty. If I call it Luna Freya, it sounds like Luna Freya, so it's Luna Fenia. But again, if I say Luna Freya, you'll have to forgive me. And what's attached to the level 200 difficulty changes, which is essentially the boss special counter, the high guard medals, and the 7-star armors. Now, before I get into it though, friends, credit where credit is due. All right, so I want to say thank you to Rem for the translations and images used in this presentation. Thank you, Rem. I greatly appreciate it. And for Leo Bob for the translations also. I was using both of them. So, one of the very first changes, and actually before I continue, there will be timestamps down below in the comments. I will pin it so you guys can jump to specific portions of this video. All right, friends. So again, loading screen. So Global got these a while back. We just got them on JP now. So every time you're waiting, you no longer have a big white screen just blinding you. You have a nice loading screen, which is pretty nice, especially for me when I commute, when I'm just standing there and there's a big bright white screen. I don't want people to think, what the hell, is this creeper taking pictures or something? What the hell is going on? No, this is pretty nice, a little bit more comfortable. So which one of these is your favorite? Me personally, I like the one with Vincent, right? Vincent and Kefka in the upper left-hand corner. Let me know which one is your favorite. Second, weapon skins. We can finally change the looks of our weapons. No longer do you have to rock out, as Flux puts it, Sephiroth's fishing pole of an EX weapon. You can switch that to either his 35 CP weapon look or his 15 CP weapon look. In order to do this, you have to go into the character menu, right? Go to your character's menu, click on the shirt icon, and then these options will be presented to you, and then feel free to select any of these. 1 to 3-star weapon skins can be equipable by anyone as long as they can equip that type of weapon. 4 and 5 stars, you need to max out those weapons first before those weapon skins become available to you. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been having a lot of fun running the 3-star Bronze Axe on Squad. So let me know down below in the comments which skin you guys have been using lately. Cycle quests. Now, going forward, all the cycle quests are permanently open. You no longer have to use your keys to open up these cycle quests. They're just open whenever, so you can farm any stage that you want. And what's also nice is that high shards will now drop in the level 70 stages. So happy farming, guys. Get those. If you haven't done so yet, get those characters to crystal level 60. You can do so now by just farming the crystal level 70 stage. Now, we are receiving a new item. It's a reset stone. So it's this silver spear looking thing. We received 3, a part of the 3rd year anniversary. We received 3 for free. More are available in essentially the bundles, but that's if you pay for those bundles. But we did receive 3. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't really been needing to remove bonus spheres once they're set, it's permanent. But what these things do is they let you safely remove any bonus spheres that have been equipped to said characters. So you do this by, you go to your character, you look at your character, you go into the bonus sphere menu. You select the sphere from the slot. Now at the bottom, right at the bottom, you will see an orange button with the reset stone icon. You click on that, okay? And you hit the right button for yes, and then you will hit the left button on the final pop-up menu to confirm, and this will now safely remove the bonus sphere from your armor and add it back into your inventory so you can use it for anybody else. Now, one of the new changes that we are getting is customizable battle commands. So now you can assign your Brave and HP attacks. When you go into your character, in the character menu, you select on the skills, you can now assign where do you want the Brave and HP attacks. So essentially, if you want them on page 1 or page 2, by selecting what order you want them in. And another option that we finally have, and I'm actually very excited for this one, is now you can choose between 2 types of layouts for the friend support. Yes, this has always been an issue, especially for me over on JP, especially if you can't read the abilities, right? Not unless you remember like how many uses each character has with their abilities. Like, okay, this is, I don't know, for example, Quistis is real second ability, but someone just moved that somewhere else, so you accidentally hit her laser whip and you don't delay the enemy, and that kind of screws you over, right? So now we have the option to set this down in stone. In order to do that, you can do this by, on the home screen, you go into the gear icon in the upper left hand corner, so essentially your settings, and at the time of making this video, it is the 4th button down. You click on that, it will take you to your audio settings. You scroll to the right once, and the options to do so will be on the bottom. Select the left button for essentially the first layout, and the button on the right for the second layout. Now these layouts are, so for layout A, the first layout, on page 1, it will set up so Brave Attack, HP Attack, Skill 1, Skill 2, EX ability. Page 2 will be your additional ability, LD, and Burst. And layout B is going to be Skill 1, Skill 2, EX, LD, and Burst. And page 2 is going to be Brave Attack, HP Attack, and additional ability. Me personally, I'm probably going to go with the second layout, only because at this point in the game, we really don't normally just use HP attacks and Brave attacks. We literally just go for skill 1, skill 2, EX ability, LD, and or burst, right? So me personally, I'm probably going to go with layout 2, but let me know down below in the comments how happy you guys are for this change in the game. I hated that time using Quistis and they moved the attacks around. Anywho. Now, another change that we are seeing in the game is the introduction of the next difficulty, level 200 difficulty, the Lufenia difficulty. Now, I don't know how hard this is, though, because I'm already seeing videos of people shitting on this new difficulty. Someone did it in 3 turns. How? If I find it, I'll leave the link down below. But someone literally, I believe, beat it already in 3 turns. So anywho, so next difficulty. Going forward, all events going forward, we'll have a level 200 stage called Lufenia. Again, I don't want to pronounce it Luna Freya, so level 200 Lufenia. And you will see this brand new icon. I swear, they're just adding more spikes to this icon. That's how they come up with these new difficulty icons. Now, there are 2 things associated with this new difficulty increase. There is a new boss mechanic, and there are high guard medals. Now, this new boss mechanic comes in the form of a special boss counter. Now, what this counter does, it appears over the boss after they use a recast ability. You will see a little spear right around, like kind of where their HP is. Now, this counter decreases when every action is taken, except during burst. This includes enemies and allies. Once this counter reaches 0, the boss will immediately follow up with a powerful ability. So be careful with these, friends. Be very, very careful. They can be terrifying. I mean, with currently right now with Shinryu, if you have Warrior Light, you could essentially negate a lot of this damage done. But going forward, there might be some more nastier abilities that bosses use once this counter reaches 0. Now, luckily, there are conditions to help manipulate this. Okay, so let's talk about the conditions. You can see the conditions by when you're selecting a stage, right? You click on the boss to bring up like the resistances, their weaknesses, what they're immune to, what they're weak to. Scroll down a little bit and you're going to see the counter icon, and along with all these Japanese text, these are essentially the conditions. Now, I highly recommend that you follow someone like Leo, Bob, or Rem that translates these, or get yourself Google Translate, because this is going to play a key factor in you guys essentially not taking huge damage to the face. Now, there are different conditions. Now, this is based off of Shinryu at the moment. These could potentially change going forward. Now, there's an appearance condition. What needs to be done before the special counter happens? In this case, boss uses its recast ability. Expire. Boss uses recast ability again. So if for some reason the boss has not used their special ability, and they use a recast, this timer goes away. So you're essentially safe until the boss uses its recast again. Now, there is a stop condition. This will stop the counter. And in the case of Shinryu, in order for the counter to stop, its brave needs to be beneath 25% of its max brave. And going forward, these will change depending on the boss. So keep an eye on these. So another condition, for example, could be damage the boss with elemental brave attacks. That could potentially stop the counter for a turn or two. These can play a key factor in keeping you guys alive. And then there's decreased conditions. One of them is a player action condition. When a player acts, it will decrease the count by 1. And another decreased condition is when the boss takes an action, it decreases the counter by 2. So, again, friends, keep an eye out on these. Make sure you guys know what stops the special counter for the boss. So, again, so you guys don't take all that damage to the face. Now, after you survive all that wonderful stuff, that wonderful special counter, you succeed in beating the level 200. Congratulations. You are now rewarded with high guard medals. Now, after completing a level 200 Lufenia stage, you are rewarded with 20 high guard medals, which you can exchange for one 7-star armor. In order to purchase a 7-star armor, you have to first max out said character's 90 CP armor first. Now, there is a new shop located where you could find all the exchangeable stuff on the home screen, and it is represented with like this blue border, and you will see the guard medal icon inside the frame, so that's how you know what it is. Now, upon the time of making this video, the current characters whose 7-star armor is available is Warrior Light, Garland, Strago, Squall, Vaughn, and Amulet Lion. Now, upon equipping these, you will gain 210 CP. You don't need any limit breaks for these, kind of like the previous armor, so you do not need to buy duplicates. Once you buy one, that's it, and the max level these things can go up to is level 50. Now, of course, with these new 7-star armors, there are new high armor passives. Now, at the time of making this video, there's essentially 3 main types of passives: Essence of Offense, Essence of Inspiration, Essence of Strategy, and characters that are associated with Essence of Offense is Garland, Strago, Squall, Bond. For Inspiration is Warrior Light, and Strategy is Amulet Lion. Now, the image on the right-hand side tells us what these new Essence essentially do, but what they essentially do is let you break the Brave and HP damage cap. It increases it by 15% for offense, 10% for inspiration, and 10% for strategy. For offense, you can do more Brave damage. There is a more Brave damage cap. Inspiration, this will raise the Brave gain effects by 5%, and for strategy, and I'm actually liking this one. So Essence of Strategy will lower Int Brave, Max Brave attack by 10%, and defense by 20%. That is applied to enemies, which can be very handy for these level 200s, especially if they have a lot higher defense. So of course, over time, more armors will be added, so you don't have to buy these right away. You can save your high guard medals for essentially another character that you guys want in the near future. Now, some of the changes that we still have yet to see, but they were mentioned, are Awakenings level 80s, new battle content, new World of Illusions content, Farthest Ends of the Dimensions Transcendence, and Main Story Arc 3. They're work in progress, and we will be seeing these changes in the near future. That is it for this video, friends. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm hoping to answer some of these questions about these new changes to the JP side of the game. Let me know your questions down below in the comments, your thoughts about all these wonderful changes. How'd you guys do on the level 200? Have you guys taken it on yet? Me, myself, I did take it on with Warrior Light, Arden, and Amulet Lion. And honestly, with Warrior on the Light on the team, it was no problem. So again, friends, let me know down below in the comments. Before I end it though, friends, please remember to like and subscribe, as it lets me know that you guys are truly enjoying the content that I make. So until next time, friends, good luck and have a good one.